Hello students, this is problem set 1. This is the second lecture for problem set and this is lecture number 16. So if you want to see question number 1, 2, 3 and 4, so watch the lecture number 15. Okay students. So this is the question number 5. Here we are going to solve the following equation by using Cramer's method, or which is also known as Cramer's rule. Okay students, so I am Ranjit Pandey. So we are going to start this problem set lecture number 16. So question number 5, very first question is 6x minus 3y minus 10, this is the first equation, and 3x plus 5y minus 8, this is equal to 0, this is second equation. Now we have to solve this by using Cramer's method. Okay, so we'll take the first one to start the solution. First question, that is 6x minus 3y. 6x minus 3y, this is equal to minus 10, and we will compare this equation with what? Its general form, that is a1x plus b1y is equal to c1. So you will get here a1 is equal to 6, b1 is equal to minus 3, and c1 is equal to plus 10. Okay, so what is a1, what is b1 and what is c1, you will get the from equation number 1, and then you will see the equation number 2. So equation number 2 is 3x plus 5y minus 8 is equal to 0. So 3x plus 5y, and I will transfer this minus 8 to right hand side, so this will be plus 8, and now we will compare with general form, that is a2x plus b2y is equal to c2. So what you will get? You will get here a2 is equal to 3, b2 is plus 5, and c2 is 8. So here you are having the value of a2, b2 and c2. Now we find the value of determinant d. So we will find the d. D is a1, a2 and b1, b2. So which is equal to, what is a1? a1 is 6 and a2 is 3. What is b1? b1 is minus 3 and b2 is 5. And now we will solve this. So we will multiply 6 multiply by 5 and then minus sign, minus 3 multiply by 3. So you will get 6 5s are 30. This is a minus, so this minus becomes plus. 3 3s are 9. So which is equal to 39. So having the value of d is 39. Now we'll find the value of dx. Okay, we'll find the value of dx. So dx is equal to what? a1 a2 is replaced by c1 c2 and b1 b2 will be as it is. Now we'll put the value of c1 c2 and b1 b2. So c1 is what? c1 is 10 and c2 is 8. So this is 10 and this is 8. b1 and b2, b1 is minus 3 and b2 is 5. You will solve, again you will multiply these two. So 10 multiplied by 5, then minus sign, minus 3 multiplied by 8, and this is equal to 10 multiplied by 5, this will be 50. This is minus minus plus, 8 3s are 24. So this will be 50 plus 24, this will be 74. Okay, so value of dx is 74. Clear? Now we'll find the value of dy. Clear? What will find? You will find the value of dy. Okay, stress, here is one correction, that is what? Here C1 is minus 10. Okay, so we'll write here C1 is minus 10. This is minus 10. So value of C1 is minus 10. Okay, so we'll write here this is minus 10. So this will be minus 50. This will be minus 50 and this will be plus 24. So minus 50 plus 24 is minus 26. Okay, student. So very small correction. C1 is minus 10. So you will get value of dx is minus 26. Now we find the value of dy. So when you calculate dy, in dy a1, a2 will be as it is, b1 and b2 is replaced by c1 and c2. Okay. So what is a1, a2? This is 6 and this is 3. A1 is 6 and A2 is 3. What is C1 and C2? C1 is minus 10 and C2 is 8. And now you will solve this determinant. So by cross multiply, 6 multiply by 8, 6 multiply by 8, then you are having minus sign, minus 10 multiply by 3. Okay, so minus 10 multiply by 3, so this will be what? 6 8s are 48, minus minus plus 10 3s are 30, so this will be what? 78. So value of dy is 78. Now we'll find the value of x and y by using Cramer's rule. So you will write by using Cramer's rule. Cramer's rule or Cramer's method, x is equal to dx upon d. What is dx? Dx is minus 26 divided by d. D is 39. So both number is divisible by 13. 32s are 26 and 33s are 39. So 32s are and 33s are. So this will be minus 2 divided by 3. So value of x is minus 2 divided by 3. Similarly, we will find the value of y. So y is what? Dy divided by d. Okay, students. So value of y will be what? Dy divided by d. So what is dy? Dy is 78 and what is d? D is 39. So again both number is divisible by 13. 36 are and 33s are and 3 1s are, 3 2s are. So the value of y is 2. Okay. So what is the value of x? Value of x is minus 2 by 3 and value of y is 2. So this is the solution of our linear equation 6x minus 3y is equal to minus 10 and 3x plus 5y is equal to 8. So finally you write the answer. How will write the answer? You will write the answer, that is solution is x comma y, where x is minus 2 by 3 and y is 2. Okay, student. So this is the answer of your first question of question number 5. Now we will discuss the question number 2. So what is question number 2? Question number 2 is 4m minus 2n is equal to minus 4 and 4m plus 3n is equal to 60. So now we will see the second question. Okay. So second question is 4m minus 2n is equal to minus 4, and the second equation is 4m plus 3n is equal to 16. So this is the solution of second question, and we will compare this with general form. And general form is what? Ax plus by is equal to c, or a1x, not x, will take here m, a1m plus b1n is equal to c1, and here a2m plus b2n is equal to c2. Okay, because here equation is of the variable m and n, so we are going to consider instead of x and y, we will write m and n. So here what you will get, what will be a1? A1 will be 4. What will be a2? Sorry, b1. b1 is equal to -2, and what will be c1? c1 is equal to -4. Similarly, we will write the values for a2, b2 and c2. So a2 is what? a2 is 4. What is b2? b2 is 3, and your c2 is 16. Okay. Now we find the value of determinant. So first we'll find d. How will find d? So d is equal to a1 a2 b1 b2. You will write the value of a1 a2 b1 b2. So what is a1? a1 is 4. What is a2? a2 is also 4. What is b1? b1 is -2, and b2 is 3. And now we'll solve the determinant by cross multiplying. So 4 multiplied by 3, then you are having minus sign. This -2 multiplied by 4. So what it will be? 4 3s are 12. Because of this minus becomes plus. 2 4s are 8. So this will be 20. So value of determinant d is 20. Okay. Now we'll find the value of dx. Okay. So dx. So when we find the value of dx, a1 and a2 are replaced by c1 and c2. So now replace this a1 and a2 by c1 and c2. b1 and b2 will be as it is for dx. So now we'll write the value of c1 c2. c1 is -4 and c2 is 16. So c1 is -4, c2 is 16, and b1 b2 is -2 and 3. Now you will solve. Again you will multiply. -4 multiplied by 3. Then you are having minus sign. -2 multiplied by 16. So you will get, this will be -12. Because of this minus becomes plus. 16 2s are 32. So -12 plus 32, you will get plus 20. So value of dx is again 20. Now we'll find the value of dy. Okay. Now we'll find the value of dy. So dy is equal to what? a1 a2 will be as it is. You will replace b1 and b2 by c1 and c2, and you will get the value of a1 and a2 is 4. c1 and c2, c1 is -4 and c2 is 16. -4 and 16. Now cross multiply. 4 multiplied by 16. Then you are having minus sign. -4 multiplied by 4. What you will get? This will be 16 4s are 64. Minus plus. 4 4s are 16. So this will be 64 plus 16. This will be 8080. So here you are having the value of d is 20, dx is 20, and dy is 80. And now by using Cramer's rule, by using Cramer's rule or Cramer's method, you will find the value of x and y. So x is dx upon d. What is dx? Dx is 20. D is also 20. So you will cancel out 20 by 20, so you will get 1. So value of x is 1. Now we find the value of y. So y is equal to dy divided by d. And what is dy? Dy is 80. So 80 divided by d is 20. So you will divide, you will get 4. So what is x? X is 1 and y is 4. And finally you write the answer. Answer you will write solution is, that is x comma y, where x is 1 and y is 4. Okay students, so this is second question of question number 5. Our solution is 1 comma 4. Now we will see the next question, that is question number 3. So question number 3 is 3x minus 2y is equal to 5 by 2 and 1 by 3x plus 3y is equal to minus 4 by 3. Student, in first equation you are going to multiply by 2 and in the second equation you are going to multiply by 3. Why? Because in denominator we are having the value of 2 and 3. Okay, so we will solve this third question. 3x minus 2y is equal to 5 by 2. 3x minus 2y is equal to 5 by 2. So we don't want the value of c1 is 5 by 2. So for that we will multiply whole equation by 2. So what you will get? You will get, this will be 2 multiplied by 3x minus 2 multiplied by 2y, and this is 2 multiplied by 5 by 2. So you will get, this is 6x minus 4y, and this 2 and this 2 will cancel out. You will get 5. Okay. And for the second equation, that is 1 by 3x plus 3y. 1 by 3x plus 3y is equal to minus 4 by 3. You are going to multiply this equation by 3. So write 3 multiplied by 1 by 3x plus 3 multiplied by 3y is equal to 3 multiplied by minus 4 upon 3. So now we will cancel out this 3 and this 3, this 3 and this 3. So we will get x plus 9y is equal to minus 4. So why we have multiplied this first equation by 2 and second equation by 3, you come to know. We don't want this 2 in the denominator, we don't want this 3 in the denominator. Okay. And now we will compare this with your general form, that is a1x plus b1y is equal to c1. So you will get here a1 is 6, b1 is minus 4 and c1 is 5. Similarly, second equation, this you will compare with a2x plus b2y is equal to c2. So what will be a2? a2 is plus 1 and b2 is equal to 9 and c2 is equal to minus 4. Now we'll find the value of d, dx and dy. So what is d? D we will find out like this: a1, a2, b1, b2. Okay. So what is a1? a1 is 6. What is a2? a2 is 1. What is b1? b1 is minus 4. What is b2? b2 is 9. And now cross multiply. So first we'll multiply 6 multiply by 9, and then you are having minus sign. You will multiply minus 4 by 1. So this will be 6 nines are 54. Then minus minus plus 4 ones are 4. So this will be 58. Okay, students. So value of D is 58. Now we'll find the value of dx. So in dx, a1 and a2 is replaced by c1 and c2. We'll write b1, b2. And what is c1, c2? So c1 is 5 and c2 is minus 4. b1, b2 will be as it is. b1 is minus 4 and b2 is 9. And now again you will cross multiply. 5 multiplied by 9. Then you are having minus sign. Minus 4 multiplied by minus 4. So 5 nines are 9 fives are 45. This minus minus becomes plus. Minus will be as it is. 4 fours are 16. So what will be the value of dx? 15 minus 6 9, and here 3 minus 1 is 2. So you will get value of dx is 29. Now we'll find the value of dy. So dy, a1 a2 will be as it is. b1 b2 will be replaced by c1 and c2. And now put the values of a1 a2. a1 is 6, a2 is 1, c1 is 5 and c2 is minus 4. And now you will solve the determinant. So you will get 6 multiplied by minus 4, and then you are having minus sign. 5 multiplied by 1. So you will get, this will be what? Minus 24. This is minus 5, which is equal to minus 29. So value of dy is minus 29. Now by using Cramer's rule, next step, by using Cramer's rule or Cramer's method, what will be x? X will be dx divided by d. And what is dx? Dx is 29 and d is 58. So 29 ones are 29 twos are 58. So you'll get value of x is 1 by 2. And now we'll find the value of y. So y is equal to dy divided by d. dy is minus 29. dy is minus 29 and d is 58. So 1s are and 2s are. So this is equal to minus 1 by 2. So what is the value of x? X is plus 1 by 2 and y is minus 1 by 2. We'll write the answer then, final step. Answer is, that is solution of the linear equation of two variable is, that is x comma y, where x is 1 by 2 and y is minus 1 by 2. Okay students? So this is the solution of question number 3. Now we will see next question, that is question number 4. So this is the question number 4. 7x plus 3y is equal to 15. And second equation is 12y minus 5x is equal to 39. So just I have interchanged the variables, value of the variables. So 12y minus 5x can be written as minus 5x plus 12y is equal to 39. And now we are going to compare this with what? General form of linear equation two variables. So this is what a1x plus b1y is equal to c1. So here you are having the value of a1 is 7, b1 is 3 and c1 is 15. Similarly, we will compare this equation with a2x plus b2y is equal to c2, and here we will get a2 is equal to minus 5, b2 is equal to plus 12 and c2 is equal to 39. And now we will use the determinant to find the value of d, dx and dy. So first we'll find the value of d. So d is what? a1, a2, b1, b2, and this is equal to, what is a1? a1 is 7, a2 is minus 5, b1 is 3 and b2 is 12. Now simply cross multiply, 7 multiplied by 12, and then you are having minus sign, 3 multiplied by minus 5. So this will be equal to 12 sevens are 84. This minus minus becomes plus, 5 threes are 15. So this will be what? 99. Okay. 84 plus 15 is 99. Now we find the value of dx. So when you calculate the value of dx, in this case a1, a2 is replaced by c1, c2. b1 and b2 will be as it is, and this is equal to, what is c1 and c2? c1 is 15 and c2 is 39. b1, b2 will be as it is, 3 and 12. And now we will solve. 15 multiplied by 12 minus 3 multiplied by 39. Okay. So 15 multiplied by 12 minus 3 multiplied by 39. So 15 multiplied by 12 is 180 minus 39 multiplied by 3 will be 170. Clear? So when you will multiply, 15 multiplied by 12 is 180, and when you will multiply, 39 multiplied by 3 is 170. So when you will subtract, so you will get 63. What you will get? 63. Now we find the value of dy. So dy a1, a2 will be as it is. b1 and b2 will replace by c1 and c2. So write the value of a1, a2. a1 is 7, a2 is minus 5, c1 is 15 and c2 is 39. And now you will just cross multiply, 7 multiplied by 39, and then you will get minus sign, 15 multiplied by minus 5. So you will get 39 multiplied by 7, 273, right? So we will multiply 7 multiplied by 39, so you will get 273. This minus minus becomes plus, 15 5s are 75, and we will add this, so 5 and 3 8, then 7 and 7 14, carry 1, 2 and 1 3, it's 348. You will get value of y is 358. Now you will use Cramer's rule. So by using Cramer's rule, you write by using Cramer's rule, x is equal to dx upon d. So what is dx? Dx is 63 divided by d is 99. So 9 sevens are 63. 9 ones are and 9 ones are. Both number is divisible by 9. So 9 sevens are 63 and 11 nines are 99. So value of x is 7 by 11. Similarly, we'll find the value of y. Y is dy divided by dd, and dy is 348 and d is 99. So again you will divide by 9 only. Not 9 with 3. So 3 3s are 9, 3 3s are 9, and this is 3 1s are, and 3 1s are, and 3 6 are 18. So this will be 116 upon 33. Okay. So now this is not, you cannot divide this further by any number. So value of y is 116 by 33. So we will write the final answer. The solution is, that is x comma y, which is equal to, x is 7 by 11 and y is 116 divided by 33. Okay, so this is the answer of question number 4, sub question number 4 of question number 5. Now we will see the question number 5. Very important question. This is high order thinking question. This is question number 5. So how will solve this question number 5? X plus y minus 8 upon 2, which is equal to x plus 2y minus 14 upon 3, and which is equal to 3x minus 4, 3x minus y upon 4. So now student, you are going to consider first these two equations. So we'll start the solution. I will write x plus y minus 8 whole divided by 2. This is equal to x plus 2y minus 14 divided by 3. So just you will cross multiply. So you get 3 times x plus y minus 8. This is equal to 2 times x plus 2y minus 14. And now you will simplify. This will be 3x plus 3y minus 3 8s are 24, and this is equal to 2x plus 4y is equal to 4y minus 28. Now shift the variable to the left hand side. So 3x, this will be minus 2x, this is plus 3y, this will be minus 4y and equal to minus 28. This will be transferred to right hand side, so this will be plus 24. Now what you will get from here? You will get x. From here you will get minus y, and this is equal to, from here you will get minus 4. Okay, this will be the first equation, and you will compare this with what? Our general form, that is a1x. So a1x plus b1y is equal to c1. So a1 is equal to 1, b1 is equal to minus 1, and c1 is equal to minus 4. Clear, students? So here you will get the value of a1, b1 and c1. Now we will consider these two. We will solve these two equations. So we will get the second equation. This is now first equation, and when we will solve this one, these two, so we will get the second equation. So how we will solve? So I will just write x plus 2y minus 14 whole divided by 3, and this is equal to 3x minus y whole divided by 4. Again here you will cross multiply. So 4 multiply by x plus 2y minus 14. This is equal to 3 multiply by 3x minus y. So multiply by 4, so you will get 4x plus 8y minus 14 4s are 56, and this is equal to 9x minus 3y. Now we will transfer this variable to left hand side. So this will be 4x, this will be minus 9x, this is plus 8y, this becomes plus 3y, and equal to, transfer this 56 to right hand side, so you will get plus 56. Once again 4x, transfer this 9x, this becomes minus 9x plus 8y, this minus 3y becomes plus 3y, and now transfer this minus 56 to right hand side, you will get plus 56. So what you will get from here, minus 5x, from here 11y, this is equal to 56. Now this is the standard form of linear equation in two variables. Now you can compare this with your general form, that is a2x plus b2y. a2x plus b2y is equal to c2. So you will get a2 is equal to minus 5, b2 is equal to 11, and c2 is equal to 56. Okay students. So now you are having all the values of a1, b1, c1 and a2, b2 and c2. Now you will use the determinant method to find the value of x and y. So first we'll find the value of d. How will find d? So d is a1, a2 and b1, b2. So what is a1, a2? So from here a1 is 1 and a2 is minus 5. b1 is minus 1 and b2 is 11. Now simply we will cross multiply, we will get the value of d. So 1 multiply by 11, so 1 multiply by 11, then minus sign, minus 1 multiply by minus 5. So this will be what, 11, this minus minus becomes plus, so this sign will not change. 5 ones are 5, so you will get 11 minus 5 is 6. So value of d is 6. Now find the value of dx. So when we find the value of dx, a1 and a2 are replaced by c1 and c2. b1 and b2 will remain same. There is no change. And what is c1 and c2? c1 is minus 4 and c2 is 56. Minus 4 and 56. What is b1, b2? So this is minus 1 and 11. And simply you will calculate minus 4 multiplied by 11. And then minus sign, minus 1 multiplied by 56. So this will be minus 44, this is plus 56. So minus 44 plus 56, this will be 12, plus 12. Okay. Now we'll find the value of dy. So dy is equal to what? a1, a2 will be as it is. b1 and b2 replaced by b1 and b2 are replaced by c1 and c2. So this is equal to, what is a1, a2? a1 is 1 and b1 is minus 5. What is c1 and c2? c1 is minus 4 and c2 is 56. Now we will cross multiply to get the value of dy. So 1 multiplied by 56, then minus sign, minus 4 multiplied by minus 5. So this will be what? 56 minus, this minus 4 multiplied by minus 5 is plus 20. So 4 5 is 20. So you will get 56 minus 12 is 36. So the value of dy is 36. Now by using Cramer's rule or Cramer's method, you are going to find out the value of x and y. So you will write by Cramer's rule or method, x is dx divided by d. So where dx is 12 and d is 6. So divide, so you will get, this is 2. And now we find the value of y. Y is dy divided by d, and dy is 36 and d is 6. So just will divide. So 6 1 is 6, 6 6 is 36. So y is 6. Okay students. So x is equal to 2 and y is 6. So this is the solution of our linear equation in two variables. So write the answer. Finally write the answer. Solution is, that is x comma y, where we are having x is 2 and y is 6. Okay students. So this is the question number 5 of problem set 1. We have completed all the questions of question number 5 here. Now in the next video we are going to solve question number 6. Okay students. So thank you for watching my videos. Have a nice day.